New York Liberty, they are deciding to let go of Sandy Brondello. And this is kind of shocking to me just because she is a championship head coach. She just won a championship with them last season. They obviously did not do what they wanted to do in winning back-to-back championships or even get to the finals. They obviously didn't even get out of the first round. So maybe that's a little bit of what's going on here. But when the two best players on their team were asked about it in a press conference right after the game, Stewie used some expletives.
What would you say to those who question whether Sandy should be here next year to coach you guys again?
What the fuck?
I'm not saying I questioned it. There's just some people that do.
When they asked, because they want her as the coach. At least that's what it looked like on the outside. Sabrina also had a dumbfounded look on her face of like, where's this coming from type of thing. So I find it interesting that they still let her go, even if the two best players and the two players that you would think they would want the most to come back is gone. But this is really just the start to an insane WNBA offseason. Every vet is a free agent this year, including Stewie and Sabrina. Players like Asia, Fee, Jackie Young, Kelsey Mitchell, Jewel Lloyd, Kalia Copper, Arike Agumbawale, Gabby Williams, Satu Sabali, Alyssa Thomas, Skylar, K-Mac, KP, De'Erica Hamby, like, the list goes on and on. Neko Gumake, Azare Stevens, Jonquel Jones, like, Alicia Gray. Possibility of being one of the biggest offseasons we've ever seen in sports, honestly. With the CBA deal coming up, we got Unrivaled going on, with them bringing in some young players like Paige and things like that. I want to know what y'all's thoughts are on this offseason and what y'all think could happen with certain teams. Do you think teams like the Aces and the Liberty continue to run the same core? Even Minnesota. I think Minnesota is one of those teams that feels pretty good with the core they have. I think they may add around it. What happens with the Storm? What happens with the Dream? What happens with the Mercury, depending on how the rest of the season or this playoffs go? What happens with the Fever? Like, there are so many questions. There are so many different things that we could see from different teams. You just truly never know. You really never know what's going to happen when... And we don't even know if the CBA deal is going to get done. We could have a lockout, like,